Okay, now it's October the 3rd, 2007, and I'm here in Lexington, Virginia. It's a beautiful town, and I already had a little walk through town, and here is the real expert on Lexington, Virginia. Ed is going to tell us a little bit. We're right here at the tourism office, and he can give us a bit of an overview of this town.
Okay, hello. Welcome to Lexington. We got our start in 1778. We're named for Lexington, Massachusetts, because of being patriotic during the Revolutionary War. And we have 6 museums here. We have the Stonewall Jackson House. We have the Lee Chapel, where Robert E. Lee and his family are buried. We have the Marshall Museum. George Marshall went to Virginia Military Institute and graduated in 1901. We have the VMI Museum. We have the Museum of Military Memorabilia. And we also have the Reeves Center, which has the marvelous collection of ceramics and art. We also have the cemetery, the city cemetery, where where Stonewall Jackson is buried, along with other Civil War luminaries, including the founders of the Virginia Military Institute. We have a lot of interesting architecture in the town, as a lot of the town was built prior to the Civil War, and of course a couple of buildings date back to the 1700s. The history of VMI, it started in 1839. It originally was an arsenal.
That's the Virginia Military Institute?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was guarding 30,000 muskets left over from the War of 1812. Washington and Lee University started out as Augusta Academy in 1749. It's the 9th oldest school in the United States. And it was named Washington College because George Washington donated 100 shares of stock of the James River Canal Company to the school in the 1790s to keep it financially afloat. And they were happy enough to name it after him. Robert E. Lee came to the school in 1865, September of 1865, after the Civil War, and became the president. And he took the school from 40 students and 4 professors to 400 students.
So obviously a very, very historic place.
Yes.
Is there a website for this city that we can visit?
Yes,
There's a beautiful brochure, actually, that I had a look at yesterday to orient myself.
And it's www.lexingtonvirginia.com.
Okay. Wonderful.
And we do have in our brochure a calendar of events, and there's always something going on.
I saw a sign for a ghost tour.
We have ghost tours, we have carriage rides through the historic district. We have the Virginia Horse Center, and not too far from here we have Natural Bridge that was once owned by Thomas Jefferson.
Natural Bridge is what? A rock arch, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. And also in the area we have some wineries. And of course, we're only 10 miles from the Blue Ridge Parkway. And we're within a day of most of the Civil War battlefields that are here in Virginia. So there's lots to see and do.
Wonderful. Lots of history, lots of nature, lots of architecture.
Yes.
You certainly won't get bored here.
No, you certainly won't. You could spend 2 weeks here easily.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ed. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.